Hi, today we're doing combining like terms. Well, many kids were really confused with the teacher because even the teacher was accurate. Many kids really didn't understand because with combining like terms, you're going to have an algebraic expression and simplify it to get to a number to represent x, because x is the variable. So I decided I wanted to jump in and help them so they can get a deep understanding of the beginning of this unit, because we only been studying it for at least 2 days. Simplifying is the definition of...
Excuse me, coming through, out of the way!
Great, Squidward, you finished. What's your wish?
My wish is that the people of Bikini Bottom will stop paying any attention to the inane dribble that is constantly streaming out of this dunderhead's mouth.
Gee, Squidward, maybe Santa will bring me a dictionary so I can understand what you just said. Okay, everybody, we've got a lot to do now that we've summoned Santa Claus.
Yeah, Squidward was basically saying a long sentence, but SpongeBob wanted it simpler so he could understand it. So here's an example beginner question right here. So we have 5x and 6x. Well, the reason why we do the first step is because they're both the same variable. Like, if it was x and y, you can't add them because you're saying, like, SpongeBob and you add Patrick, or like oranges and apples. You can't add them. They're both different. So they're not the same. So 5x plus 6x, that would be 11x. But we're not done yet. We have to rewrite the problem. Yeah, we're not actually done yet, because step number 2 is we have to do something about that 52. We can't do anything with the x yet, because that's going to be the third step, and that's going to be like the last step. So, since it's negative, we must turn it into a positive. Since it's negative, we must turn it into a positive. And we're going to have to add 52 with 25. It is basically magic. The reason why this happens is because if you are balancing it on a lever on one of another math videos called X Finds Its Value, Jack and Jellify is really good at math, and he says if you're balancing a level, it means you have to balance it, and you're gonna say, right, well, 11x is the same thing as 25 plus 52, so the level is balanced. If we add the 52 and 11x, you can't do that because apples and oranges cannot fit. So 52 plus 25, that would be 77. So we have to do that. 11x equals 77. So yeah, that was our second step. So the third step is we're going to have to divide both by 11. Cross this out because it cancels. So what is 77 divided by 11? Try to figure this out on your own.
2,000 years later, 6.5 hours later.
Let's hope it didn't take you that long. So 77 divided by 11, that would be 7. So now you're going to say, the answer is x equals 7. So this is one example of simplifying a very long expression and turning into an answer. So you don't actually you don't have to solve it the hard way, because you're not really solving it, you're just simplifying that into that. If you're still confused what x and y is, if you have x plus 2x, that is going to bring you to 3x, because they're the same. Well, why? Here's an example. Yeah, so these black holes are basically the same thing, because if you add apples and oranges, they're not. But if they're the same subject, like 2 black holes, they can combine into one big black hole. So yeah, they're orbiting each other, but let's fast forward to the end. Almost there, and yes! 2x plus x is 3x. Thank you for watching. Like, vote, and subscribe. Thank you. There will be another example episode after this one for part 2. Thank you. See ya.